You may call your sparkling wine from Portugal champagne, but read the label and you'll see that it reads sparkling wine.
No, I mean, if it looks bizarre to you, it's not bizarre to me.
T is for terroir, the elusive, even controversial concept in winemaking that is sacrosanct to many and pure marketing myth to others. To those who subscribe to it, terroir means the sense and flavor of place that each wine carries with it from the vineyard to the bottle. Terroir means earth or soil in French, and originally it actually wasn't a good thing in wine. As Bianca Bosker notes in her incredibly well-researched and written article about the Great Terroir debate, the French originally used terroir to describe some disagreeable quality that comes to it from the nature of the terroir, the soil where the vine is planted. But in the 1900s, the taste of soil became a selling point. You see, a flood of knockoff champagnes in Europe and the US prompted the winemakers in the Champagne region to campaign for strict laws in France about where and how grapes are grown and what the resulting wines can be called. You may call your sparkling wine from Portugal champagne, but read the label and you'll see that it reads sparkling wine. The region of Burgundy did the same thing soon after, and now much of European wine operates according to this very hierarchical land-based value system. The very taste of the soil that was derided by emperors a few centuries before became the mark of quality. So if you grow grapes now in Burgundy or Champagne or Tuscany, your wines are presumed good because the land itself is good and imparts something rare and precious. Not all wine growing regions do this. American wines tend to be organized varietally, for instance, which means by the grape rather than by the region, which the wine people actually call appellation because wine people have a word for everything. Wine, the fussy alcohol. But while terroir is a long-established concept in winemaking and something that most enophiles love poeticizing, there are some in the wine world who think that it's just a marketing term that old world winemakers use to maintain their premium prices. There's no scientific way, they claim, that the soil can impart a flavor. I'll spare you the scientific arguments, but essentially they say it's impossible for the vine to absorb the compounds in the soil, as difficult as it would be for humans to breathe underwater. That's what a geologist says in Bosker's article. So, how do you explain the differences in flavor between a Pinot grown in Burgundy and one grown in Oregon? Well, they say the fruit itself and what humans do to it. It takes quality out of the land and gives it to the winemaker. For those of us who don't really care to take our wine drinking like school, this debate can seem like much ado about nothing, but it illustrates something about that sideways style drinking pursuit that I admire, though I am not of their tribe. Wine people are obsessed by what makes a wine good. Not whether it is good, but why it is good. And their rigor is impressive. They are so obsessed with quality and how to define it, they've created a marketplace of such minute distinctions that it puts record store nerds to shame. Yeah, this one is worth $200 because it's from here, but this year was better, so it's $250, and this one is a steal at $80. Hey, nerds gonna be nerds, and I'm cool with that. And I'm also cool with the concept of terroir. Wine is regional and of the earth, much more so than most other alcohols, which are recipes of multiple ingredients like in beer or extreme processing like in spirits. Wine is essentially one ingredient with minimal processing. Unless it's a blend, what's in the bottle is a direct product of one spot on this earth. And I think that's cool. I don't know if it's $200 cool, but whatever, it's not my fight. And I'll let the scientists hash out where exactly the different flavors come from. I will happily drink a glass of Burgundy and imagine that the flavor comes from Burgundy. T is for terroir. Cheers.